we're doing the push button start today. So reason being is my key, I actually got stranded almost at a gas station for about 15 minutes, and that was fun. But my key wouldn't go into my ignition. I was sitting there fighting it for a little bit. Finally got it in, got home. Almost pooped my pants, but we're good. Came back, got a spare key. I found my spare key. I lost it about 24 hours later. I think my cat kicked it somewhere, but I don't know where it's at. But it still had some play in there a little bit, so I was like, all right, I'm not going to deal with that. Call up and ordered a key from Honda dealer. 130 bucks, and then it's $210 to program the immobilizer. So no. So I said, okay, how much is the full ignition and then the 2 keys? So I did the full ignition and 2 keys. It's $470 with the 2 keys programmed. So it's almost about a better deal to go that way instead of just getting 1 key. And I just said, screw that. That's too much for that. I don't know. It's a base model. So I looked up the push button start. We're gonna do it. So we're gonna check it out. Super cool packaging so far. I'm gonna take out the old ignition instead of just putting a separate one because I don't want to turn the key and then have to push a button and all that. It does come with the replacement piece, so if your turn signal is attached to your ignition, it will do that. And then I got all my other components too. So let's disconnect the negative terminal of the battery, pull out those little plastic pieces and see what we're working with. I do not have a chisel. If a flathead will work to knock out those 2 bolts. If they don't, we're gonna run over to Harbor Freight and we're probably gonna pick up a little mini toolbox because those things are very adorable. And so yeah, let's go. Like, here's the immobilizer that we have to take off for the key that we have to zip tie. Here's the main plug. So since we have all the connections disconnected, we go up to the top, start to disconnect everything. And here, let's see if I can move this. There are the 2 pieces. So let's see if I can get a flathead and knock those bad boys loose. So we got that guy out. Now you gotta just remove, I already did it, there's this sort of screw right here and these 2 bottom ones, and we should be good to go. I might not even have to remove this top screw. No, I do, because yeah, that piece connects to that. This guy for the win, a little Harbor Freight boy. So I got that loose. We got that loose, so let's loosen the bolts now. Will that work for you guys? Awesome. Yeah, and there it goes. Alrighty. Trying to get this little guy off and then clean up the wires a bit because this is silly. Let me fix this up. They're in. That took way longer than it should have. Oh my gosh, that thing was a pain in the balls. I have to put the harness in. Alrighty, I just got to tape the key to the immobilizer, but we got everything connected in. I got this brake pedal switch. It is for the Fit, the white and black cable. So I got that connected on. I got my beeper in a secure place. I'm not going to show you guys that for security reasons, of course. And I got everything plugged in. So now we get to test the battery and see if it's start. Oh, I did not even plug in the other button either. I forgot about the push button start. Duh, we didn't even plug in. I was like, I knew I was forgetting something. Let's see what happens. Car might explode. I heard a beep though. Oh, there's shit everywhere. So don't mind the cables everywhere, but we got nothing. I'm gonna do my little beep thing. You're gonna see. It should now see the key. Push the button. Gotta fix that starter still, but we got it. Key is zip tied to the immobilizer. Everything's looking good, everything's working. I'm going to shut it off and fix this all really quick. Let's do it. Alright, so pretty much brake is in. I put it in my roof, so there we go. And then now clutch in, pedal, push button. I gotta still work on the starter. Dude. There we go. All right, everybody. So that pretty much concludes the video for today. I did happen to break the top clip of my little plastic piece. Oh, what the hell is going on? Like broken right in either side. There's one clip broken on either side. So I'll probably have to go and order another top piece of one of those, but it's whatever. So everything is looking good. I do need to probably replace my starter now, because now I can't just sit there and feather the key and just dap it in there. It hits there and goes for that 0.8 seconds, and then it's gonna sit there and grind, unfortunately. So I'll probably be replacing my starter next weekend. Finally though, is the dip switches. So if you guys did not see, I'll pull up a little part of the dip switches as well too. So depending on if you have one of the dip switches in one of the up or down position, you can change a couple settings as well too. So the first dip switch, if you have it up, it's 0.8 seconds of crank time. If you have it down, it's 1 second. The second dip switch is if you have it up, it'll arm in 30 seconds. If it's down, it's arms in 60. The third dip switch is if you have it on, you have to hit the on button, and then it'll prime the fuel pump and turn the computer on. And then the second one will start the car. Or if you just leave it in the up position, it'll just basically press the button and starts the car all in one shot. And then the fourth one is a brake mode or normal mode. I gotta look more into that one, because I'm not too sure if that means I have to... Oh, it's for Volkswagen vehicles. Never mind. So it says it's mainly for Volkswagen vehicles. So I guess I don't have to deal with that. So, yeah, let's check it out. It looks really freaking awesome. I'm super pumped on it. It makes me want one for the Civic and the Del Sol so bad, but definitely eventually the Del Sol for sure. I want to get that for real. But anywho, this is what I got. Enjoy. I'm gonna try to maybe put the trim mold piece on here as well too with this video, but we'll see. This thing's starting to peel it. I'll show you guys, but other than that, we are good. Let's get out of here. Later. $70. Hopefully this is it. So we'll see. Something, because now I'll let it air dry for a little bit. It's gross. I'm gonna let it dry out. Index it once more. There's all the pieces. It's a lot cleaner. So.
Holy crap, those corners were the worst. I never want to do that again, but I think we are done.